Good afternoon, beautiful souls. Good afternoon. Today is Thursday, February 13th, the day before Valentine's Day. What y'all got planned? Do you guys got plans? I have plans. I do. I hope this moment, this day, and every day finds you well. We're going to get straight into the messages for today because we have a very, very short time on Divine Love Talk today, and we're going to break out this Wandering Heart deck that someone anonymously sent to my P.O. box. Thank you to whomever this was. I took a peek at the cards to make sure they're TikTok safe, but we'll be starting off with those to channel the message for the day. If you are new here, hello. My name is ettamystichealer, intuitive and spiritual life coach. Be careful. There are many fake edits out there. I will not reach out to you first. I won't end up in your inbox. I'll respond to your messages, but I definitely wouldn't reach out to you first. Feel free to reach out to me with any questions. If you would like any services, that information's in the you know where. The TikTok ban still looms, right? If we don't strike a deal by April 5th, but Trump just said that he's thinking about extending that date again. If we're not here, we're going to be on the other platform, YouTube, right? But if you have any questions on how to stay connected, all of my information is on my profile. Feel free to sign up for everything. That being said, I feel at least one moderator is around us to keep this a safe and sacred space for folks to grow in their spirituality. We're going to pull the general message for today. If you have any general questions, any thoughts, any feelings that you want to share with the collective, please feel free to write your comment below. The moderators will assist you, and I will be going through the comments once I'm done channeling the messages. Thank you for spending this part of your day with Spirit, the Soul Tribe, and me. Holy Spirit, what is the overall energy? Oh, these are really big, right? What is the overall energy for today as we break in these new cards that were gifted to me? Thank you. What does the collective need to know on this day? I really can't shuffle these how I want because the card stock doesn't allow me to really bend them without bending them out of shape, which is to piggyback off the message that was just posted on the page about Valentine's Day and not getting bent out of shape if the person you wanted to be your Valentine kind of drops, not kind of, they will drop the ball, right? Not to let this one day, there we go, right, have you miss the total picture when it comes to love. Now this is super duper cute. As I look down and I see Boogie, I use that deck. Did you send this to me? Trying to be sneaky. Today's message is shelter, right? And you guys know whenever I get these cards, I don't read the books, right? I just take whatever message that Spirit wants to channel using the images on the oracles. This is definitely piggybacking, or should I say expanding on the message that was just posted to the page about, well, at least a handful of you guys. Somebody in the collective is dealing with someone who is purposely holding back their emotions. They're purposely not saying what they're feeling, not because they're a narcissist or a playboy or a city girl or they're full of ish, right? Not for none of that reasons or none of those reasons, but simply because they know if they tell you exactly how they've been feeling, you're going to expect the world from them because they want to give you the world. This is someone who is truly madly, a little savage garden, right? Truly, madly, and deeply in love with you. And it happened at first sight. But it wasn't that love at first sight where you felt like butterflies and saw rainbows and heard the angels singing. It wasn't that loud of a love at first sight. It felt like more like home at first sight. Being with this person, meeting this person, it felt like you guys had known each other for years. The communication was effortless. Everything just flowed until it didn't. And then you got into your head, right? Thinking that this was a love bombing situation or they got cold feet, right? And again, some of you are about to meet someone like this. It's none of those negative things that you've experienced in the past. This is definitely somebody who saw you and there goes those locks again. And somebody who saw you and immediately recognized you as their wife, immediately recognized you as their husband. In the channeled message earlier, right, they talked about this love being a divine love with this 25, which is 7, which is the number of the divine. This person is supposed to be the person that you are supposed to spend forever with. And Spirit keeps saying, supposed to, because you have free will. And I know seeing all the hearts and the balloons and the flowers and the Hallmark commercials and all of the red and the pink and the white, you want the red and the pink and the white. Let's be for real, right? You want, or at least most of you want to be swept off your feet. And although your person would love to do that, they don't want to just show up and show out on that one day. They want to show up and show out for the rest of your life. If you allow this one day to be the reason why you guys stop talking, you should know, yeah, you're exercising your free will, but no, you're walking away from somebody that would have actually made a good match for you, with the shelter, would have actually been home for you. This is someone, when they love with all of their heart. And they've had their heart broken time and time and time again. So they're not trying to rush in with nobody, even though they feel it in their heart, they feel it in their soul, they feel it in their mind. You pop up in their dreams, they get messages about you all day long. And even though they have all these confirmations, they want to make sure they are 1,000% ready to embrace this love, 1,000% ready to step up to the plate. How they know that God is calling them to step up to the plate. This is definitely for a higher echelon spiritual person who has been through the heartbreaks and gotten closer to Source, gotten closer to God, has deepened their faith. This is not someone who's still showing up unannounced at people's homes, sending 20 text messages back to back to back to back to back, going above and beyond to get noticed. This is not for a pick-me. This is for somebody who is very, very, very sure of themselves. And not to pick on the pick-me because, we listen and we don't judge, right? But Spirit is very intentional with this message today about this love. And of course, acknowledging the fact that there is free will, right? You have the option, the choice to do what fulfills your heart, what fulfills your soul on every single level. Just know, again, and again, if you walk away, you could do that, and that's your business. But you're walking away from somebody who's divinely sent into your life to be that happily ever after, to be that wish fulfillment. And no, they're not perfect. Neither are you. But they will love you perfectly. They will love you with everything that they've got. So again, do not let this one day put you so far in your feelings that you forget that when somebody truly loves you, you get that Valentine's Day treatment every single day. Like Sade said, Every day is Christmas and every night is a New Year's Eve. That's what this person has in mind for you. We're going to try to hone it in because we only have a limited time on the live today to see if we could get more specific attributes and things you need to know, characteristics about this person that's already in your life or about to come in your life. They can have locks. You can have blonde hair. You guys could be earth signs or air signs, but this is somebody who's definitely going to meet you on every single level if you allow it, right? If you surrender to the journey, get out of your head and don't let superficial standards determine what you do or don't do, as I almost knocked down the camera. Holy Spirit, who is this person that you're chit-chatting about on this day? I'll put these there, right? This is the person, how they feel about you, plans that they have for you, and the outcome, right? If you stick in there, if you hang in there, right, with the father of, damn it, because I know who this is. This is the same. I shouldn't say the same. They have a similar energy as that Gemini that kept popping up. It's like they had a burst during the midsummer. They had a burst during mid-fall. And look, now that we're in midwinter, here their happy self goes again. In their isolation, in their separation, in them taking time to be by themselves, they're putting in work to remove all the barriers and obstacles that have prevented this. Almost feels like a personal reading. This person is doing the work to remove all the obstacles and barriers that prevent them from showing up in this relationship in the way that they know that they are supposed to. More imagery with a person with locks. This is definitely a personal reading. How do they feel about you? The Magician, right? With the water behind the Magician, definitely giving Pisces energy, giving water and earth energy, but also giving the energy of knowing your value, knowing your worth, and make sure that when they say their piece, they're respecting your value and your worth. They're showing you that they respect your value and your worth. And this is not just a, how can I say it to make it TikTok safe? This is not just a sexual situation, right? I'm just going to put it out there, right? It's not just that. It's all of that and then some. Action steps. This person could also be a Sagittarius, right? Or have that in their chart. Action steps they're planning to take: the Devil and the Mother of Knives, right? Which is the Queen of Swords and the Father. That's the couple, right? They have to contend with that dagger in their hand with their vices, right? They know exactly what direction they want to go in, but they know they've got cleaning up to do. They don't want to be with anybody else. They want to be with you. If you don't want to be with them, that's cool, that's fine. But they're willing to get rid of everything and everyone to be with you. Outcome, if you stick it out with this beautiful stranger. 7 of Knives. A lot of you with the 7 of Swords energy are going to be defensive, right? This is giving Bruce Leroy, right? In The Last Dragon, Barry Gordy, The Last Dragon, right? You're going to want to be defensive, and you have every right to, but you, in your defensiveness, right? Or putting your dukes down, right? Determine the next course of this relationship, the next thing that happens in this relationship. If you're in this defensive energy, you don't want to hear what they have to say, and you're over there thinking the worst, that is going to repel that person. It's not going to feel safe for them on an energetic and spiritual level for them to come forward and talk to you and express to you everything that they've been feeling. They know that their absence, right, feels like misbehavior. It feels like something that it's not. But to them, their only other option is to tell you how they feel and then try to get ready rather than tell you how they feel and be ready to be that person. Holy Spirit, any other message? But the collective needs to know about this love that they already know or is coming in for them. Now with that high honors card that flipped upside down, going back to that 25, which is 7, but that mature woman facing your energy, this is confirming that this person thinks very, very highly of you, right? West Indians, right? Especially first generation West Indians. We feel like anywhere we go, like if we're going to church or we're going to a job interview or if we're going to somebody's house for the first time, right? I should say first generation West Indians of a certain age, right? We feel that we got to get dressed up. Like we just can't show up in our sweats and our jeans and our sneakers. Even if our sneakers are hella fresh, we can't, no, we're going to so-and-so's house, right? Or we're going to come to this job interview, right? We got to be dressed to the nines. We got to really, really step up to the plate. That's the energy that this person is in. They don't feel good enough as they are, even though as you are good enough, right? They want to make sure everything is perfect, but there's no such thing as perfection. But because they value you and honor you and see you as this bigger than life supernova type of somebody, which is big, right? Oh, For some of you who want to run, because, I've seen this shit before and people have done this and then, and you're in that energy, cut it out. You've been in similar situations before. You've had people see your value and try to play you. This person sees your value and is doing everything in their ability to make sure they're able to meet that expectation, that they won't disappoint you in any shape, form, or fashion. I don't even remember where this card came from. I want to say it came over this card, but it did, right? With that 35, which is 8, which is karma, right? The pathway, the journey. They spent a lifetime looking for someone like you. They're not going to fumble this. Even though in trying not to fumble it, they low-key did. Right? By being distant, by being quiet, by not being there, right? Child in reverse, which is specifically saying the things that they did as a child, their childish ways or ways that may seem childish. They want to deal with all of that before they come and tell you that they are in love with you. And it's been since first sight. And it's not that puppy love, like, oh my God, butterflies in my stomachs, right? Do you like me? Circle yes or no type of love, right? Talking on the phone to the wee hours of the morning, even though you both got to go to work at 8 a.m. type of love. No, it felt like y'all have been lovers this entire time. Because y'all have been lovers in every single lifetime. Clarifying the outcome, shit, you could choose to walk away. Again, right? Especially because of how this person's been showing up and getting into your feelings. And some of you are in your head and you're like, no, right? Because if they wanted to, they would, right? Yeah, sometimes, maybe, kind of, but not in this case, right? This person wants to be absolutely, positively sure that when they come to you, they're shining from head to toe, inside out. And again, you could walk away, but with that poverty, you're walking away from more than you realize. Oh, wait. See, I was about to cut this. How did that get in there? Need I say more? You're walking away from more than you realize, right? That probably got stuck in there from yesterday's reading, right? Along with this one, right? But it's crazy how they're the only two that got stuck in there, confirming that this person waited a long time to find someone like you, and they're ready to drop their anchor. Well, they're getting ready, right? To set up shop and make a home and make a life with you. But they want to do it in such a way that when they come and they pour out their heart and they tell you how they're feeling, you can't say no. They're praying you won't say no. And again, with this wealthy man, you're entitled to your feelings and your thoughts. Just know if you walk away, you're walking away from more than you realize. Right? You're walking away from that happily ever after that you ordered, that you requested, that you asked for. Holy Spirit, give us one parting message before we check the comments. I'm going to take all of those. Last message, brother. We're going to start here with this longing, which kind of came out crossing, but maybe upright, missing you. Let's talk. Reunion. If they are given this opportunity to have this conversation with you, it's going to be a moment to remember. It's definitely going to be a moment you'll never forget. Even if you don't take them back, they're going to set the bar so high in trying to show you that they honor your worth, that the next person that you decide to talk to after them, that's when you'll start to realize, damn, I fumbled a good one myself, right? Shattered, trapped, wishful thinking, and healing all over the energy of what they think about you, right? Confirming with this broken and nightmares and failures, they know they look kind of suspect right now. They look like they're playing games right now. They look like they're full of sugar, honey, iced tea right now. But they're stuck with this trapped energy, right? Stuck, no options, right? Not so much unforgiveness. They don't want to show up in a way that they're not ready for, right? They want to make sure they have everything on deck, inside and out, so when that they come and tell you that they think of the world of you, you will know immediately that they mean it, because their actions and the things that they do and the things that they give you will align with that. Second chance, deja vu, nostalgia, with this wishful thinking. They are praying that they are not misunderstood. They are praying that somehow, some way, if God could allow you guys to meet once, He'll bless you guys with another meeting and things will flow effortlessly again, and you guys can create a happily ever after. You won't hold these moments against them. Going back to that unforgiving, right? Forgiving them for having to choose this way because they think this way is the best, right? And in the long run, maybe it is, right? Maybe this is exactly how it was destined to go. To get you out of your head, to get you to look at things from a different perspective, and to allow love to bloom in divine timing. Like it was said in the video, this love, for whomever it's for, with their sexy self, this love is worth waiting for. I think I'm going to call this like the pre-Valentine's Day message when we post it on the YouTube, right? And this one will get posted tonight. For those of you who missed any parts of it, it is 3:22. We've got 8 minutes. Another confirmation that divine The divine is at play. Everything is happening exactly as it should. You may not see it like that. You may not feel like it's going that way. As always, trust your intuition, right? Do what feels right to you. But if this resonates in any shape, form, or fashion, think twice before you walk away. These men aren't ready for little old me. They sure aren't, right? Because you are big, big energy. Your B-Day on the time. Hey, Mars. Hey, Kim Divine. Toots McGoots. How are you? I just love saying that name because it has a wonderful ring to it from a wonderful person. Demi. Hello. How are you? Trucker Lady Ty, how are you? It's always when we have like a limited time on the live, all the best energy comes through. Hey, Mars, what's the plans for your birthday, right? 2222, 222, confirmation after confirmation after confirmation. In all things, right, you may not get exactly what you want, but you'll always get what you need. Just change your perspective on how you're seeing things, not just when it comes to your love life, but every area of your life. Your guides, your angels, God, source, always sending you information, always communicating, always letting their presence be known. Just be receptive to it and open. Hey, loca. Was beautiful until he changed. Asked, am I trying to gain wealth because he's wealthy and I'm not? But you are, my dear. You are. And for this, you can flip the roles. If they choose to walk away, they're walking away from the best thing that could have possibly ever happened to them. Soliloquy. Hello. My man is with... Hey, Margie. Nashaya. J Max, I saw your email. I am going to respond to it today. This message is officially for everybody but me. Margie, I love you. I love you. Boogie woogie. If I didn't say that before. It's okay, Toots. We're going to post the reading maybe around, 6-ish, 7-ish. It depends on how long it takes to download, because sometimes it downloads immediately. Other times it takes a good few hours, like WTH TikTok. I don't want a wealthy man. And don't forget, this wealth it's not only about the Benjamins, but that wealth in connection to God, that wealth in connection to their emotions, right? Being emotionally available. Open energy, right? Having that open heart. Whew. Mars. I have a few questions. I bet you do. Kim Divine. I think. Hey, Blaze. Hey, Breezy. Hi. As a Virgo, I done stepped way out of my comfort zone, dropping the walls for this one. Yeah, because that's when the growth happens. I love it. Hey, Momo, how are you? And we have the other Breezy. It's me, Breezy Bays. Hello. Welcome back. Hey, Marcy. Good afternoon, If anybody would like a personal reading, we are having readings 25% off through Valentine's Day. We will be on tomorrow, and we might be on longer, depending upon what time I'm actually able to start the live. So it depends. But every effort will be made to go live tomorrow. If not, we're definitely going to go live on Monday. A few updates. I know you guys still can't subscribe. It is a tedious process to subscribe. They were explaining it to me yesterday, and I'm like, that's just too much, right? So going forward, we're going to continue with subscribers to the Patreon, paid subscribers to the Patreon who are on the exclusive tier or higher will get one monthly read per month. And others can request a reading using a link in the bio. If the link isn't up, that means we're not honoring too many readings, if any, on the live, because like today, we only had like a few minutes. We've got 2 minutes left. If you have any questions, any thoughts, any feelings that you want to share, I'm all ears. I mean, eyes, but ears, you know what I mean, right? Don't hesitate to like email me, DM me. I will get back to you as soon as I can. And again, be careful. There's a lot of fraudulent edits out there. I won't DM you first, but I will definitely, when I get a chance, respond to you. I really like this deck, right? Because of the hearts. It's a little too flimsy to shuffle the way I like to shuffle, but this was a great start to using this deck, and I look forward to using it more often. Either way you spin it, as long as you're open to it and don't let your past, societal norms, your family's expectations color your vision so you can recognize it on sight. You have a love that's coming in for you that will feel like home. You won't have to teach them your love language. You won't have to deal with karmics and third parties and the dark night of the soul. Well, it's going to be, that's different, right? It's going to be a different type of dark night of the soul, a different type of growth that you guys go through together, right? You don't have to deal with the running and the chasing. It will just be love and growth as individuals and a unit. If you really are open to it, this is your confirmation. This is your divine with this 25, which is 7. Divine confirmation that the love that you're seeking is already on its way to you. And Spirit is saying it's going to be almost as if someone took your whole love portfolio, your hopes, your wishes, your disappointments, your quirks, your little things about you that nobody knows but God, and will put it in your person's heart so that they know how to flow with you, like the ocean does the earth, right? Intuitively. Be open to it. If you're harboring any hurt, any anger, and this is now day 3 of being reminded of this, if you're harboring any hurt, any anger, any disappointment, any bitterness about any previous relationships, including the ones in high school, we're still under the energy of the full moon. Use this energy to let it go. The energies of the eclipses have been activated since the end of October. Everything has been showing you what is coming next, the coming attractions, if you will, if you're open to it. But in order to be open to it, you got to open up that heart, baby. And you open up your heart by letting go of all of the hurts you've experienced in your past, not just in relationships, right? But through family, through siblings, through classmates, right? Through society. I don't think we talk about that one enough. While you are in this moment, in this season of preparation, work on your healing, right? Do that introspection. Really go deep within self to heal all of those hurts that you've picked up along the way of becoming. It's inevitable, right? Just because these things happen doesn't mean that they get to stick with you for life. Cut those contracts with those things that have kept you trapped in endless cycles of aligning with people that continue to perpetuate that hurt because you are responding from that hurt. Some of you have a lot of work to do before you can let real love, the love that is seeking you, to come in. We're going to wrap it up. Again, if you have any questions, any thoughts, any feelings you want to share, do not hesitate to reach out. I'd love to chat with you guys. The readings are on sale. Use code LOVE2025 to get your 25% off. Hey, Vanessa, how are you? Hey, Nadine, right? And until we meet again, please, please, please stay blessed. And I know Valentine's Day is for lovers. But don't forget, every day is a good day to love on yourself, right? Self-love is the greatest love of all. Loving on every single part of you, right? Even the part you try to hide from the world. We need all of that. The good, the bad, and the otherwise. Boogie, boogie, woogie, woogie. See, Monday? Monday. I'm taking me a self-care day tomorrow. I love that. Soliloquy. I don't think I said your name. Soliloquy. How are you? All right, my dears. Wishing you all the love and light and the peace and the happiness. And again, as always, it doesn't, right? It really depends how the weekend goes, right? Because you guys know me. We'll share all of this on the Soul Tribe OG meeting, which is happening on Wednesday, okay? I love you all.